Today, on March 15th, is our Internet Learning Center's birthday. And by showing this digital story, I would like to tell about the past and the present of our Internet Learning Center, and to show how we appreciate all the work that it has done for us. So, I joined this Internet Learning Center when I was in the 8th grade in 2008. Internet Learning Center was funded by US State Department, and Relief International Schools Online managed it. Students here worked under Global Connection and Exchange Program. Throughout Tajikistan, Relief International Organization opened 27 centers, and all of them were very active. In our town, on March 15th in 2009, Internet Learning Center was opened too, and everyone was glad for it very much. This Global Connection Exchange worked till July 1st, 2009. The funding was over and Internet Learning Center became property of schools. Our Internet Learning Center became English Room. In spring 2010, we hosted exchange teacher Joe Brexer from Colorado. She was in our school, and we talked a lot about the past of our Internet Learning Center. An idea was born to rebirth this center partially. 3T alumnus teachers get together and wrote a grant. The name of the project is Digital Youth Action. The goal was to connect Tajik and American kids via technology, so they could learn about each other's countries and cultures, traditions, and the way of lives. After our Internet Learning Center became our second home, English Club and youth leaders rebirthed and began its work again. Our Internet Learning Center became crowded and alive as before. Even there, I would like to say thank you to this Internet Learning Center, because here I improved my English skills, and I improved a lot of things beyond of English. I learned a lot about America, and by help of this center I became a finalist of State Department program, US State Department program, FLEX, Future Leaders Exchange Program, and I was in the United States for 1 academic year. I was really happy for being a FLEX finalist, but I was sad because our project was over and ILC was kind of dead. So I was wishing that we will reborn it again. And while I was in the United States, I was communicating with my teacher, Zebo, by internet, and she was telling that it's so sad that we don't have Internet Learning Center anymore. But after a while, in spring, she told me a new, very good news for me. She told that a teacher from US came and they made a new project, and so our Internet Learning Center will be alive. This was a great news for me while I was far from my home, and I felt homesick. I was missing everything in Sarban. So when I heard this news, it was happiness for me. It was joy for me that it will be open again. So when I came back from the United States, I saw that new students came to a new Internet Learning Center. It was very different from the past Internet Learning Center, but still the atmosphere was the same. It was friendly, and it was like a big family, big friendly family for us. So I joined this new Internet Learning Center, and I became a participant of it. I became a member of this new center. So if to compare the past center and the new center, it's kind of different, but still the atmosphere is the same. The only difference is that we have English Club and Leadership Club, and our students are new and young. So all the skills that I've got in the past Internet Learning Center, now I'm sharing them with my new students, and I became a volunteer for my teacher and a new leader here. So here we've got a lot of things for what we are very thankful. Here we wrote Here we wrote emails to our new friends in Boulder and in the United States. Here we celebrate American and national holidays, and we share it with our American friends in forums and in internet. Here we got together as a big friendly family and solve our community issues and make some community projects to help our town and to help our community to improve and get better. Here we learned about leadership skills and how to use them and how to be a good leader, so we are raising a new leaders for our community and for our country. Here we get information from internet which is not in our books and which is very different from libraries. We can find everything in internet. Here we come to take a book to read because here is no libraries in the town that have English books, and only in this place we can get the books that Miss Brexer sent us from the United States. Here we come to stay in touch with friends outside of our country and stay in touch with the friends from other schools. Here we are involved in collaborative projects, and one of them is exchange teddy bear with Taiwan. That is very interesting and very fun project. Here we have video conferences with Azerbaijan, Taiwan and other countries, and in these conferences we learn a lot about other countries and we share information about our country, and we are like representatives of our country in the video conferences. Here we host different guests from America, and we are very glad that they are coming to our town, and we communicate with them and we show them to our students. For example, we had a lot of guests, and our last guests were moving architects group. They were dancers and they showed us how to dance. It was very interesting dance and our students loved it, and we didn't even just learn their dance, but we also taught them our national Tajik dance that they love too, and we gave them different presents so they will not forget about us. It helps us to learn more and to make our mind more widespread and learn about world more. This way our students will be a good leaders and they will become a good ambassadors of our country and will go to other countries to represent it. At the end, I would like to say that in June, our project Digital Youth Action will be over, and we are waiting for guests from America, two US students and Jode. They are going to come and to teach us about digital stories, how to make digital stories from our activities that we have done throughout the school year, and how to make them documented, like documented films and movies, all our works, and present it to grant providers who gave us this grant to reborn our center. So we are very glad that we have this project, and we hope that our guests will come and teach us how to make new things, because it's not very usual for us to make digital stories and to use new technology, because it's new in our country. So we are hoping and we are looking forward to meet our dear guests and to learn a lot of new things from them about technology and use it in our lives. So we hope that Jode and her students will come this June. And so once more, I would like to say happy birthday to our lovely Internet Learning Center. And we want to say be always crowded, alive, full of guests, and be always happy. And we hope that here will be happiness, the atmosphere of happiness and family and love in this center all the time. And I would like to say a big thanks and say that we are very appreciating all the work that our dear teacher Debo made for us, because from the beginning of this Internet Learning Center, she is keeping it still alive for us, and she is putting all her life into this center. She did a lot of things for it, and she's doing it still. She's done a lot of things for us and for her students. She never ever forgets about anything. She's trying to improve the life of the students in Sarban, and to improve our Internet Learning Center, even if it's not founding any mobile US department. She's doing everything, and she's writing a project just to keep it alive. And we hope that our Internet Learning Center will be alive all the times, and maybe our kids, our future children, will come here and be active participants of this center. We hope about it, and we will try to keep it alive all the times. Thank you to this Internet Learning Center and to our cool and lovely and good teacher Zebor.
Happy birthday, ILC!
Happy birthday to you. We love you very much. Thanks for everything.